Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for my birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Hi, Ange. Oh, it has been a really nice day. Most of the day, I've just hung out with my husband, and as soon as my live is over, I am eating queso, and we're gonna watch second season of Fallout. So I'm already in my pajamas, and yeah, I'm so ready. So he asked me, he's like, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" I was like, "I don't know. I really didn't want to go anywhere." And I was like, "Oh, I want queso from Torchy's, and I want to watch Fallout." So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out together, and I'm gonna sit in the fluffy chair and be super comfy. Aw, thanks, Ro. So today we are working on the prompt, and I failed to get it out on time, but paper weaving. So we're going to try a little paper weaving magic. I am going to be using my, what is this called? Patches of Spring. That's what this is called. Patches of Spring. So I have used a few sheets already, but this is kind of what is in here. It's so pretty. I just love it. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. It is, I am loving it. Oh, thank you, Ange. So I want to use this. I am working on a Easter journal. Okay, and I've used 2 or 3 pieces already. One of them I'm using today, but I did want to flip through that. It is on the website if anybody is interested. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to make a pocket. That is my goal, is to make a pocket. I have already cut strips just because it's so time consuming. So I have cut my strips at 1/2 inch. They are too long. I will cut them once I get them attached. First thing I want to do is see what order I want them in. So we are going to weave paper, and I've done this before, and it's a lot of fun, and it turns out really, really well. Oh, that's matchy. I don't want matchy. Okay, I'm going to do that one. And then I can do this one. So how is everybody else? Hi, Lisa. How is everybody else on this beautiful Monday? Okay, I can do that one. I know that's not perfect. Really, I'm just trying to get it in the order that I think I want it. Let's do it that way. And then I can do that one. I worked until 7. I'm exhausted. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to place my order for these papers. Yes, you do. And just a quick FYI, I will be gone for a week in March. Next Tuesday, I will be in Montana, and I will be there for a week. So any orders that are done, I don't know, probably after Thursday, I won't fill until I get back. Okay. And I think I need one more just in case. So I'm going to pick this one. Okay, now I have to ink them. So I survived Monday with a lot. I know, I was reading the stuff. I think I already ordered those. Yes, And that order is already on its way. You should get it soon because I mailed it whenever I mailed it. I don't even remember. Thursday, Friday. So I'm going to use tea dye because I want a little brown. I don't want it super dark. So I decided on tea dye. You know what? I don't really want to ink up the whole entire thing when I'm just going to cut it off. So, I'm trying to think of what my best option is. I was trying not to do everything before I came on live, but I guess I should have done a few more things. Anyway, this is the process. So, I am so sorry for everything that you have gone through today, Amanda. I know it has been awful. And after your nice little road trip too, it sucks that you have to come back to crazy. Okay. Let me get these lined up. All right. So top to bottom. Yep, I was brave. Okay, now these I'm going to keep to the side because I'm going to use that part for something else. Yeah, I think. Okay, now these are in the order in which I want them. All right, so I'm going to take double-sided tape and we're going to put it across the top. And tomorrow, I want to go to Buc-ee's. Tomorrow, I am going to the gym with my best friend. We're going in the morning because we are doing a personal training together. And then we're going to shower, and she is taking me to lunch and shopping. So tomorrow is going to be a nice birthday day with my friend. And then Wednesday, my daughter got rodeo tickets. So we are going to the rodeo Wednesday, and I am super excited. So it is like the birthday week. So super busy. I'm just burnishing this down really well. Okay. All right, let me finish inking. I almost said let me do this really quick because I'm used to doing that on videos for y'all, but you know, nothing really quick about it when you're on live. I have pre-recorded some videos though, so I will be having some more videos coming out. I am doing another collab with Susan over at I Totally Love It. I believe she posted the her first video today. So we are doing a collab, and the theme that was picked, because she also like spins the wheel, was Easter. So, and I have, I can't wait for y'all to see the first video of mine. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I am just going to glue down the very top. That's it. We're not gluing anything else down. And we're just going to do that with every strip. Like I said, I probably should have done this ahead of time, but I just didn't. So y'all are just going to have to keep me company. Oh, thank you. The rodeo. Wait, next time I want to try their fried chicken. Are you talking about the chicken strips? They're okay. I personally, but I'm a brisket girl, so I prefer the brisket. And the rodeo. Yeah, we're seeing Rascal Flats, which I'm so excited because That's more along the era that I like in my music, my country music. I feel like the majority of country music nowadays is just glorified pop with that stupid snap track. Oh, I hate it so much. So I'm glad she got tickets to a group I would enjoy. I love the brisket sandwich, but saw a lot of people buying fried chicken. I didn't see what they bought. Just yeah, it's in a box. It's like chicken tenders. I think it comes with fries too. Because I know when I've gone with my grandkids and they get that because they're except Oliver. Oliver loved the sausage in a tortilla on a stick. That was his thing. He'd walk around with that ginormous sausage and a tortilla on a stick. And he'd eat most of it too. And if y'all don't know, we're talking about Buc-ee's. So hi Krista. How are you doing? It took 2 days to eat that sandwich. Yeah. I do love their brisket though. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue some of these down so I can be mindful. And I don't want to take the whole strip off right now because, well, we all know stuff would get stuck to it. You know the whole thing. So I am going to do it that way. Yeah, Kenny and I loved Fallout, the first season. But we decided we were going to wait to watch the second season when they were all out. Not that we're going to binge it all tonight, but we can if we want to because they're all out. And so that's what we were waiting for. I did not think I was going to like that show, but it's very well done. So I hope the second season is as good as the first. And I hope they do a really good job of like, hey, here's a reminder of what happened in the first season, because y'all know my memory is right. I am doing all right. I'm good. I am good. Enjoying my day, my birthday. And yes, I wanted to be here and craft with y'all. I missed last Monday because life, and that's okay. But I really wanted to craft with y'all, so I am here. And then when I am done, I have been into the pit. Oh yes. See, I started watching the second season, but I'm trying to let more accumulate because but yeah, the pit is good. I have watched that also. So how many people have actually done like a paper weaving technique in their journals? Like making something using either scraps or just strips of, whatever, in their journals. I think I did this on live also. Maybe. Well, did I do it live or did I just do a video? See, I don't remember. For Valentine's, I don't remember what I did, y'all. But the prompt was this, and so I'm like, you know what? That's what we're going to do. I created those prompts for a reason, so I might as well abide by them. I have made woven pocket before. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm making a pocket. And I'm using, for those, I haven't yet, I saw a really cool one that I wanted to try. I love that I see you doing one also. Yes. So I just put double-sided tape at the top. That's what I'm attaching the strips to. The last time I think I just cut strips in one paper and put it down, and I don't know, that was complicated. It was more complicated than I wanted it to be. So I thought, you know what, let me do it this way. And then I know it's sturdy, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we'll see if it actually works better with the double-sided tape up at the top. Because before it was the whole page, and then I just cut the strips in the page. I'm not going to say it was more or less time consuming. I will say it's easier to ink up the strips like this versus having it on a whole page. But we don't know what is better than something else if we don't try. You know what I mean? So I'm here to try it on live. And if it fails, then y'all be like, ooh, thank goodness I saw her fail and I don't have to do that. Okay. I think I'm going to need one more strip. Let me do, let's do a yellow, because it's going to kind of just get cut off anyway. So let's just do that. And I'm just going to do the one side that's going to actually be up against it. And then we will trim off the side as to not confuse me, because, you know, that happens very easy. Okay, I'm going to trim. Oh, no, see, I need to hold it and trim. There we go. Okay, so we trim that one. Now, I am not going to ink up the other ones. So these are double-sided, right? So the paper pack is double-sided, and the flip side is this gorgeous plaid. So what I did remember from the last time is you start on one side or the other, and you just alternate. And I did find that kind of going up and under like this, you know, we're weaving. And yes, it's upside down, but that's just how my brain wants to work. Nope, over. There we go. And then under and over and under. Okay, so, and then we just slide it all the way up, good and tight. Now, I'm not worried about gluing it right now. Okay, so I started on this side going that way. You have to do opposite is really what I'm going to say. Okay, so then you have to start on the other side and the same thing, up and over, up and over, up. So we're just weaving the paper until it gets to the weird point where like this. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, we're going to try a little trick. I'm going to fold up the end. I wonder if that would help. So I want to go like this. Okay, that seems to help. And I can just lift it and it makes it straight. There we go. Perfection. Okay, now I'm fixing to read whatever comments y'all are leaving me, because I haven't been looking. Okay. Made so many paper flowers yesterday. My box is filled now. I want to make butterflies with rhinestones on them. Oh, you should. Absolutely. And I feel like I have missed some. Yep, there we go. I've been into, okay. I love the pit. It's so good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of watching season 2. What is that? There's no failure, just learning what doesn't work. That is so true. Hey, Sylvia. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Okay, so I did this side. Now we're going to go back to the other side. Left and right, left and right. And if you fold up the little corner, it really seems to work a little better as I continue to wait. Nope. Yes. Oh, getting myself all confused, all discombobulated. Oh, shut up, Stephanie. Goodness. Okay, is that right? I feel like it's maybe not right. Okay, it is right. And the reason I'm not gluing it is right now, and I may glue some of these down here in a minute, like the top ones, but it helps with the flexibility of the rest of them. But I think I might go ahead and I'm just going to do a tad of glue underneath. I wonder if tad was little, and that's why it's a tad of this and a tad of that, right? Like, I just wonder sometimes how things get their start, how words and phrases become popular. Okay, I digress. The vocabulary 101 with Steph. But all you need is like a little bit on each little end, and it'll be perfect. Just make sure it's scooched up as much as you want it to be. And then we just put a little tad under. Now I'm not going to do that one yet because I need to just wait. Okay, so I went in there. So now I'm going to go in this way. Is there a reason you aren't inking these strips? Honestly, because of time. It just takes forever to ink up all of these strips. So I just made that decision not to, but I'm okay with it. And I probably feel way more pressure on time than y'all. I don't know. Like, y'all probably don't care, but I feel like, who wants to watch me ink? Okay, so I got that one. And then up and over. And it gets a little more challenging the further down you get. But I will say, I'm glad I did the little fold thing. It really does help. Why do I feel like that's wrong? Because it is. That's over, under. There we go. That's over, under, over, under. That can get challenging. Okay. There we are. All right, so I'm going to scooch these up. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I thought about doing a black and white one. But then I was like, what am I going to use that for? So, I mean, aside from the black and white box that I am going to auction off, and I will probably do that when I get back from Montana. I think I forgot that one. I did. So I am working on a gorgeous box that will be auctioned off. And it's a black and white theme. I've already started collecting items. Okay, now let me get another one. How was the live sale? Did everyone have fun and get lots of goodies? They did. I did really well. I was very pleased with the turnout and how few items I still have. And I still have some things, not everything sold, but I'm very pleased with what did. I feel like this was a sale that there really was something for everyone. Over, under. And then I've had people message me that had to leave the sale early and they were, asking if something was still available. They really wanted it. They were watching the replay. That's not right. Okay. Over, under, over, under, and over. Enro did a fantastic job of claiming items for you. Okay. Yeah, that one's done. Let me do this one. Okay. All right. It is time consuming, but I have an idea. I want to try and be so super extra today. So that's what we're gonna do as soon as I have this all put together. Since this is going to be a pocket, we're gonna be extra. Who's up for some extra? Okay. You're like, when are you not? When are you not extra? Oh, Okay. So we got that one. Now I'm going to flip this because I know these are a bit longer. So I need just one more. Just one more to go in there. And this is going to be it. Under, over, under. Now this is where it really does get like a wee more complicated. Over, under. Let's go down. I'm trying to keep it where it needs to be. And then this is over. Lay down. I feel like I'm talking to my cats. Oh, wow. See, no, okay, let me glue these down. Not that's going to make a huge difference, but I can feel them moving. So I'm going to glue these down. And oh, is it not so pretty already though? All right. No, go back up. I'm not supposed to do that. You love extra. Well, I'm glad. I can be. I just have ideas, and I'm like, oh, let's try that. Because people are like, do you try things before you do that? No, most of the time, no, I don't. Most of the time, I'm like, oh, let's just wing it. Let's just figure this out together, right? Because the good thing is having y'all on here with me. If something does go awry, then I have very talented, like-minded people that can help me figure it out, right? So over, nope, this has to be under, and over. Come on, I can't afford for this whole thing to come back out again. That was not good. Okay, that's over, under, over. Come on. Nope, stay. There we go. Almost there. Come on, we got this. I believe in you, little strip of paper. All right. Yes, that is correct. Now scooch. Aha. Woo. Everyone take a breath. Okay. Now I am going to, because I know I have to trim some of this and I don't know exactly where. So the very bottom one, I am going to glue each piece down. That way, whenever I cut it, it is all intact. If that even makes any sense. One thing I love about these little bottles is I can get right up in there. Precision. Okay, I'm going to just let that kind of dry for a bit before I start messing with it, because this is the card. So this is the, and I guess I need to also glue that down. So should I use glue or the double-sided tape? I think I'm going to use glue because I'm going to do as much as I can. Ah, there we go. Now it is secure. So I'm going to let that kind of do its thing. And now I want to get out the supplies that I need for my extraness. Yes, that's a word because, well, I'm using it. So it has to be a word, right? Okay, I don't know if I want the circle or the oval. I don't know yet. But I do know that I want that. Okay, so, all right, let's get this trimmed up, and then we'll be extra. And join me on my little extra adventure. Now that's a fun scrap right there. That would look good on like a page edge or even like the edge of something else. Okay. All right. Now this, I'm going to keep these little pieces. I know, shock. Everyone gasped at once. I threw them in the trash. Okay. So this is Thank you so much. I am loving it. It is looking so beautiful. Okay, so I don't know if I want a circle or if I want an oval. So I'm going to cut out the center and then put some fabric behind it, and it's just going to look so pretty. So do we want circle or oval? I'll do whatever y'all decide because apparently I can't make my own decision. Oval would be fun. Oh, you're right, Amanda. Look at that, making logical sense and stuff. Okay, now I have to remember how to use this. All right, so okay, this actually goes like the other way, Stephanie, like that. All right. That looks just about centered. It's close enough for me. Okay. All right. And punch. Oh, please, for the love of all things sacred, punch through that. Ah, we did it. Oh my gosh. And look, I have an Easter egg. That is so cute. Because I like these punches, and I did get them on Amazon because they can go in anywhere, any size. There's like with these, you're limited by how much you can push in. These you can put on anything. And that's why I like them. I want to get a square one because I have the round and then I have the oval, and I would like to have a square. But oh my gosh, look at that gorgeous Easter egg. Okay, now I have this white lace. We're just going to glue on. I really just kind of like the flower, or do I like it? I think I really like it like that because the flower, it's so whole. I think I like the design better. Okay, so I'm just going to trim. And trim. Because no one's going to see this part. This is going to be on the inside. Let me put this with my scraps. Fancy. I know, right? Told you I was going to be extra. Okay. I'm going to just do this. I have a feeling that might be too long, though. Nope, it's just right. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. And then I can add touches of glue where needed. I didn't even look to see if I liked how it looked on the other side. Oh, well, it's a wee bit late for that now. Okay. Oh, are we really going to be a pain? My picker-upper is in the living room because I was using it for something else. What was I using it for? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Okay. No, you can't stick yet. I need to pull you tight. All right, I'm going to trim you off so nothing gets hung up. Okay. Look at how pretty. I love it. I don't have a page to put it on. I can put it on just a blank page. So this is going to be a pocket that's probably too large. But I'll cut it down if I need to. And then something pretty is going to go in there, a tag or a journal card. And then you have that. It's so gorgeous. I do need to add something to this. Oh. All right, here we go. Let's see what I have. Yes, I love it. And thank you so much for reminding me to use the oval because it looks like an Easter egg. So I'm just looking through my die cuts, and I don't know if I have any of my antique Easter in here or if I used them all when I did one a couple of years ago. Okay, so I do have. Oh, so I have this. If I like, my fingers do not want to work. All right, so I have that. I'm just pulling some things, not necessarily I'm going to use all of them, but just seeing what else I have. What do I have left over here? I do have that one. I think, I don't know though, it blends in so much in my opinion, right? Where if I cut this out and I could cut around it and put it, I think this would pop more. This just blends in with the colors. Oval and oval, I'm like, no, I don't really like that. Although I'm going to keep that out to have. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this one out. And what is Easter without an Easter hat? Hi, Lena. Why is your name at Lena BPDX? Why is that? Do you have pastel flowers? I do. No. Okay. All right, let me get out. I think the oval rabbit competes. Yeah, that's why I took the oval rabbit off, because I felt like that was the same way. Okay. I do like the journal though, so I think that is going to stay. Y'all are so patient as I'm over here like digging through my die cuts. Okay, so I'm thinking like this. And maybe I don't do the rabbit on here. Maybe I do. Oh my gosh, these things really stick. Okay. I can do that. And I also have, don't forget to trim the pocket before decorating it. Yeah, I'm going to, oh, you know what? You're right. Okay, so I need to do that. Thank you, Ro, because that will make a difference. I mean, that's going to stay. So funny is I added that strip and I didn't need it. So I am going to cut along that line. And I may have to do some more glue, but that's okay. And then I need to probably do half. Look at me being all brave and not measuring. Just going in with scissors all willy-nilly like I'm some kind of pro. But look at that. I'm a pro. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not. Let me do that. And, okay. Y'all know it takes me a hot minute to get my stuff together. Right. Oh, maybe a vintage butterfly. Okay, I'm not going to use this one. I like that. I'm going to arrange it better, but I don't know if I like the yellow. I think those blend in too much. So it's a problem, y'all. It's my problem, but it is a problem nonetheless. Okay. Oh, the stuff just sticks. I think I've found the flowers I want. These die cuts are also on the website. Vintage flowers, I think they're called. I don't know. I cannot remember the names of my stuff. Okay, so let's do this. with that. I want that under, no, butterflies are not under flowers, they're on flowers. I just have to figure out how I want this. Okay, like that. That's how I want it. Well, it's got 1 antennae, so now it has 0. Well, hello, Miss Claire. All right, I'm almost done. Let mommy finish. That's not a real bug. Stop looking at it like that. Y'all, I could tell her breathing change and everything. She's like, oh, is that a bug? It's a paper butterfly. Calm down. Okay, so let me take those down, and I do need to ink up the edge. Wow, you're a pro. I know, right? Look at me being all profesh. I love the weaving. It does take more time, but man, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and ink these up using tea dye, the same one. Might as well all be cohesive. Clear as she was, I could tell her whole body demeanor had changed. She hopped up here and she was all loving, and all of a sudden she got like a little stiffer, and I could just tell by her breathing she was about ready to go ham on this paper butterfly. I should take some of these and just use some command hook tape, you know, that comes off, and just put a couple on the wall and see if the cats go crazy. That's actually kind of funny. I might do that. Okay, let me see. I know I thought I had it figured out. Ooh, I like that. That better. Let me bring this up a bit. Like that. Yes, that looks so much better to me. That way, or nope, it covers up the journal. So that way. Okay. Glue. I don't think that's exactly where it was, but that is okay. If I was here for perfectionism, well, I just wouldn't be, because it's too much pressure. Nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got time for that kind of pressure. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? So this is going to go in my Easter journal. The first video is going to come out on Wednesday of me making the actual journal, and then this is going to go in the signature pages. But how pretty! Oh my gosh, y'all have to get this paper. See, I'm going to have to do a little more gluing where I had to trim it, but that's okay. But isn't that lovely? And then I could get a tag that I don't like that this is not tight. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to put some lids on things before they all dry out. So I know what I need to do to make that tight. Oh, Glinda. Oh, come forth, Glinda. Oh, turn her on, Stephanie. I want this to be tight so it's easy to see something through it. And all reality, I could, before I make it a pocket, let's just say, for instance, if I wanted to glue this on, let me make it tight first because it's so wrinkly, like an old woman. Thank you, Krista. Glinda, no one told you to turn off. Okay, that's just unacceptable behavior. Let me get this done. I'm New Year's resolution, and it is March, and I am still doing pretty well with cleaning up after myself after I craft and do stuff. So here's to sticking to things. But let me get my little smusher. Okay, are you hot enough? Oh my gosh, you need another glue stick. If it's not one thing, it is another. And I still haven't learned all the places that I have put things. Because I haven't labeled my drawers. I need to label my drawers. Okay. All right, smush you down. All right, no wrinkled old lady stuff. I want you to be tight, like you've had Botox. That's much better. Okay. Oh, that got stuck. You need to go over here on your drip pad because she does drool. All right. So my whole thing is maybe not this picture, but another, if I find I can glue it on there like that. And then it doesn't matter what I put behind it. It doesn't have to be precise. So it's just like a little lace see-through window. But I think I need something a little bit brighter because I feel like that is kind of hidden. Let me see. Are we going to focus? Focus. Hocus, focus. There we go. Now you can kind of see. It's kind of hidden. It's not as bright. So I think I might find something to glue on there. So whatever I put in the pocket, it's all good. So that is my woven little pocket that is going to go in my Easter journal. And it's so pretty. So, so pretty. There's a part of me that wants to put some rickrack up at the top. I don't know what the deal is. I have just been into rickrack lately. I don't know why. And it doesn't matter why. I can be if I want to. Right. So would y'all put some rickrack on here? Thank you, Ro. Okay, now my husband's coming down here, jibber jabbering. Anyway, I am going to call it a night. I am going to go get my queso and sit up in my fluffy chair and watch an episode or two of whatchamacallit. What was that we're going to watch? Fallout. So that is what I am about to go do. I'm already showered and in my PJs, ready to just hang out. Thank you, Amanda. I will definitely enjoy what's left of my birthday. And no rickrack. Okay. She's like, give the rickrack a rest. But thanks for hanging out with me on my birthday, guys. And I will see y'all in all the places. Bye.